Hello everyone, welcome to Kidscope. Kidscope is a place where we look at things from the periscope of the unbiased mind. Am I talking loud enough? Well, we look at things from the periscope of the unbiased mind. We view things from the lens of view of the innocent, and we have fun just like children would. And we're unassuming. I actually started out this video with a cooking. I started with a cooking video, but something went wrong. I don't know. My storage fails. That was what the message I got from the phone, and then a lot of noise were filtering into the place, so I stopped the video altogether. But I decided that today will not go to waste. Today will not go to waste. So nothing goes to waste. So welcome. A warm welcome, even though the situation is not warm, but people are going through stuff. We just go on. We don't have to. Let me adjust myself properly. Adjust myself properly. Is it better? Is it better? I think so. So I don't want my videos to be too long. I want to seize this time to thank everyone that has subscribed and liked the video and have shared. I'm very grateful. I'm appreciative. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and like the video, share the video. Let me hear your comments. I started this YouTube channel like 5 years ago, but like I said, life happens. People are going through stuff, but we just have to go on. And thank God I have a way of escape. I just write stories, and let's keep them there. Let's keep them there. Write stories, children's, adults, novels. I just write because it's important. The cooking video did not work, so I said I'm going to do a reading video. I'm going to read from the Virgin Dance. I told you about the Virgin Dance, about female genital mutilation. It's a whole story. Let me even read to you my thoughts, or my what I think about female genital mutilation. What I think about it. I don't even know where that is. This is a manuscript I'm reading from. Check if I have it here. Just read it and I'll read a passage from the book. The book is all encompassing. I went from it goes from the past to the present, to the present to the past, to the modern day, and to the stone age and everything. So I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that here. I don't think I have that here. So like I was saying, this started as a cooking video. I was making. I won't tell you. There's no point telling you. I'll find some other time to do that video. People are going through stuff. I want to talk to you right now, wherever you are, whatever you're going through. It will blow past. It will blow past. It will not happen for too long. Just stay firm. Keep your mind. Your state of mind is very important, because it's going to be all right. And you need to be in a sound state of mind to enjoy that moment when the moment comes. It will come. Reminds me of a poem that I wrote. Let me just read that poem. Let me try the poem. I can remember it. I look around me. Life seems to be good for everyone else but me. And I look within. All that I have are my goals. My goals give me hope. And good Lord, my hopes just keeps mounting high. I will hold on to my goals, because I believe that just like the stars, I will come shining through. My time will come. I will achieve because I believe, just like the stars, I will come shining through. So you will come shining through that situation. You will come, you will rise above it. It will blow past. Hold on firm. Don't worry, everything will be fine. People are going through stuff. Even people, not everybody. We all don't get what we're going through when I face it. So I'm here in the village of my mom. I just gave her food now. The food I was going to serve her the food, give her food, and she's doing good. Let me just well, let me leave her. Some other time you'll be seeing her some other time. I will start to you some other time. Oh, so this book, The Virgin Dance, is about the female genital mutilation. I'm working on a website. I'm trying to make sure that I don't want to really come up with a physical book. So I want to have the ebook, yes, and then email the ebook, and let's get my website going so that I can put everything that I have, even including the children's books, so that's these books I have been going around donating to schools around here since over 4 years ago in Ogarife here. I've been doing that in Ogarife. So let me read a passage. The Virgin Dance is not you can't say okay, it's a love story, it's about the Virgin, it's about female genital mutilation, it's about culture, it's about first, it's about everything. Everybody will find it, you know, entertaining, and I have a lot of mystery in there too. Culture. I really want to go into all that. I'm bringing a woman. It's going to people claim to be witches and herbalists and all that here. Let's. I want to have them because anyway. Let me read for you from the Virgin Dance, reading about Augusta, one very brave woman. So in a crouched position, Augusta, frightened to her wits, sandwiched her head between her bent knees. Securing her head in place with both hands, she squeezed shut her eyes. Her breathing became laborious as she awaits what was to come. Even though her ears were clasped between her knees, they could pick on every sound in the still nights. Wings flapping as mother birds made their final flight, heading towards their individual nests to give warmth to their young. The hooting of owls as they perched on tree branches in readiness for their midnight rituals. The incessant drumming of the woodpecker's beak chipping away tree barks to get to their food. The situation was exacerbated by the monotonous chirping of crickets as they dug into the earth. More distinct was the irritable murmuring of mosquitoes and the rustling of leaves as reptiles tried to make themselves comfortable for the night. However, what gave her the most grief were the sounds of leaves, stems, and logs crunching under heavy footsteps. The realization that the footsteps were moving farther away from her towards the river, did nothing to diminish her fears. Unable to bear the excruciating pain her body was going through, Augusta managed to gather enough courage to relax the muscles around her eyes as she straightened up. Apart from the fairy goblet floating in the distance, she could see nothing. Her major cause of agitation was the chilling sound of the invasive footsteps. With each step comes a thundering that shook the ground and reverberated through the entire forest. The reflection of the flame cast long shadows in the darkness as the monster storms through the forest. Sections of the bushes light up as fast as they fade into the darkness. And like a searchlight, the monster scanned the forest, leaving fear in its wake. Apparently, Augusta was not the only creature that was being terrorized by the strange presence in the forest on this particular night. Evil has befallen the forest, and the atmosphere has become hostile. Augusta could detect the uneasiness in the movements and squeaking of rodents as they scampered in search of refuge. The bushes were devoid of the charming presence of fireflies, and missing from the air was the usual soothing fragrance that emits from the Queen of the Night. Also absent in the forest was the boisterous activities on tree branches as monkeys swing from tree to tree, snacking on fruits. The forest was totally eclipsed by darkness. Above her, the sky was black, and the crescent-shaped moon was almost invincible behind a colony of colum- cumulonimbus cloud. Terrified of landslide, Augusta prayed that the inevitable storm be delayed until she gets to the safety of the farmhouse. Augusta's hands trembled as she lit the kerosene lamp she had brought with her. Summoning all her willpower, she doggedly ventured farther into the forest in the opposite direction, away from the river, to continue her hunting. She had gone too far to be cowered by some unidentified flame-emitting monster. Fueled by the spirit of conquest, Augusta scavenged the forest in search of snails, and as she began to gather more snails, her fears were allayed. The ease at which she was gathering the snails lured her, and she went farther and farther into the forest. Well, we'll stop there for today, and I'll continue for today for this video, and I'll read another passage to you some other time from the Virgin Dance or from some other book. From other book I have from some other book. So I read the poem to you, and I read the passage or two from the Virgin Dance. I cannot wait for you to have this book in your phone, in your hand, in your library, or somewhere to read. So please subscribe. Subscribe and like this video and share it. And let me hear from you. I'll be glad to. So until next video, bye bye.